Mukazi wanga. When up on your body, so get punch out. Panamani na way, Panamani na way, Panamani na way, Panamani na way. See the color they want to know. Peno mani testa como como. Kazi wanga pena panyumba. Kazi pena tisu get punch out. Anyway, see the color they want to know. Peno mani testa como como.
Pamwamba parusaka, yeah. Tichirina, pamwamba parusaka, woy. Nilina banzanga, balizira poche banjo, woy. Nilina banzanga, balizira poche guitar. If na rooftop somewhere. If na rooftop somewhere.
I'm on a rooftop.
Belinda de Kulina. Jambabu.
Yeah, Belinda de Kulina Mayo. Yeah, Belinda de Kulina Mayo. Mucha li finchi fiango na una pantu tefio na lifi. Ala le muevo finchi fiango na una pantu tefio na lifi. Yon sensangwa palutito pu. Ea, 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 ea. No monse na kenyi wanu. Ea, 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 ea. Somebody babo kafidikanda penda no mabo. You are watching Rooftop with anyone imomwe wantu tenayo somebody baba kafinikana penda na maboma kale mina de doctor selago.
If Judas would kiss Yesu in betrayal, bushaba chenseleva nensu limbitebo ndai soshaneka pasti nje batishani na besti pandalama ninso kamuchani from friends to enemies all because of indalama batawe chibe fionolo shinga wama plan bonse kwisusha matumba kulisha famu no kuyolulumbi kumavumba ngabafire fobena kubabita cause kubantu chala basem na ubabita but life goes on the same yachima.
Oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh. La tizigidi. Kapelem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. La tizigidi. Kapelem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. Tell me, baby, is this short for real? Could this be infatuation or love that I feel, yeah? And all the things that my friends will say, still I know that love's a game only two people can play. I'm no juju lover, I'm no juju lover, oh, I'm no juju lover, I'm no juju lover. I'm no juju lover. I'm no juju lover. La tizigidi. Kapenem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. La tizigidi. Kapenem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. When I think of all the moments, yeah, so ecstatic. I know the love you give me simply is simply magic. I try to put the doubts away, cause I know we got a mission. So give me all you got and give me sweet, sweet sensation, yeah. A juju lover, oh, I'm no a juju lover, I'm no a juju lover, oh, I'm no a juju lover. I'm no juju lover. I'm no juju lover. La tizigidi. Kapelem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. La tizigidi. Kapelem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. La tizigidi. Kapelem kazanani pasa mankwala ya chikondi. La tizigidi. Kapelem kazanani pasa. Girl, I work day in and day out pleasing you. 'Cause I thought your love was true. Oh girl, I think of all the things you put me through. 'Cause I thought your love was true. Oh girl, don't you know that it hurts so bad? Oh girl, girl, oh, don't you know that it hurts so bad, so bad? Dekati ach, chibaba, uzambo kongolela, chibaba, ach, chibaba, suzaka no naso, chibaba, you're such a liar. You told me sweet words, keeping all my hopes alive. And I believed you all that time, took me higher. You knew just how to play with my desire. And to you I open now, oh girl. Don't you know that it hurts so bad? Oh girl, girl, oh, don't you know that it hurts so bad, so bad? It hurts so bad, so bad.
Live
so
and
bad.
direct on top of Lusaka City. Welcome to today's episode of The Rooftop. I'm your host and I'm yours truly, Ken One, taking you on that serious ride of entertainment. Guaranteed entertainment on top of Lusaka City. Remember that we take you back to the early days of Zambian music just to get you reminiscing. We also get to show you the aerial view of Lusaka City. Mainza kick-started our show, opened our show with a live performance on the keyboard alongside Chibe entitled Juju Lava. Now, Juju Lava is Dadzimas' song apparently where Mainza features, and they did work together on that album entitled Chibaba. Literally the whole album. He was on the production side as well as providing those sweet sounds. He is my guest on today's show, and he shall be coming through to just tell us about his journey of music. Commenced his career as early as 1996, somewhere around that time, and made a lot of big songs, discovered a lot of other artists, the likes of Raf Kaida and many others. Worked with George Chibango as well at the time, and together they worked on some good songs that graced the Zambian music industry. Having that said, let's go straight to introducing my guest. He does another song on the keyboard alongside Chibe, and this one is entitled Uli Want. Enjoy.
Ngawali chilakaiwe, ngawali chamenshiwe, pantu ndafiro kwikalo kwavulaiwe. Ngawali umumanaiwe, nganali posa mokale, kutins koto kusala pwefwa, gemuna fuilile. Ngawali mubaibo iwe, ngawali esta iwe, uwapusuisha abantu bakwe kubalwani. Ngawali kumulu iwe, ngawali ntanda iwe, ibuta lyonse ngakwafita. Oh baby, umutima wobe wali shibat uli wandi. Oh baby, no mubili wobe wali shibat uli wandi. Nangupale peshani uli wandi, nkafikirishe chichitemwiko chandi. Oh baby, tenkame chalo chali shibat uli wandi. Iwe ngawali ubulanda ngachali wama, abachula mumutima ngatabalela. Iwe ngawali ubulendo, teti mbepene, teti fwaye, kutifike kukupalanya, kufisuma fiance pesonde, teti lambona panon fikile, fiance teti fipalame, abakashana bonse tabakapalame nechuma chonse tachakapalame anso ifintu nakulaya fyonse nkafikilisha oh baby umutima wobe walishiba uliwandi oh baby nomubili wobe walishiba uliwandi nangupale peshani uliwandi nkafikilisha chichitemwiko chandi oh baby tenkame chalo chalishibat uliwandi.
Alright, so taking you back to the year 2005 when that beautiful sound entitled Uliwandi by Mainza was released under Sling Beats, produced by Charlie, written by Charlie. And like I earlier mentioned, he is my guest, and right now it's about that time that we get talking to the R&B star. I'm talking about Mainza. So many R&B artists today, king, whatnot, but the big one is the silent one. I'm talking about Mainza. Mainza, welcome to the show. You're good? It's good to have you. There's been a lot of requests. I've been calling you. You're one of the busiest guys I've ever seen.
I'm being told so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You're good?
I'm good.
You're good with heights? No height phobia?
Oh, no, I'm not afraid of heights.
All right. How do you feel being on top of Lusaka City? You can literally see the town view and everything.
It's a great experience. I've never seen Lusaka look so beautiful and peaceful.
Yeah?
It's hard to imagine there's lots of chaos going on down there.
Great. Let's take it back to the music, to you as Mainza.
Yeah.
Share with us, when you officially, launched your career as an artist.
I got into music in high school, actually, in Cabot. And we had formed a group with the likes of Bob Mooley,
Yeah?
a couple of other guys. And I remember those days we used to follow, Boyz II Men a lot. I remember that time, that was the year 1992, 91, 92. I think that's the time End of the Road came out. And I remember when we were finishing school at the Leavers Ball. Yeah. That's yeah. So we sang that in front of I don't know how many thousands of people. And guys were like, "You guys sing just like Boyz II Men." So from then took it up.
I'm sure you attracted a lot of women too.
Well, I didn't see them. I'm sure they were there.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Lusaka, and then Lusaka, I was doing my college. And then during that time, that's when I ran into this tall, dark guy that used to wear Rasta colors, dark skin, and well spoken. And he went by the name of Zimas.
Daddy Zimas. Okay.
So that was
Around what?
95, 96, somewhere there.
Okay. How did you meet that Zimas and officially talked about it?
Okay, here's the thing. When I came here, every time when we finish school, I would dash over to Evelyn Horn, and then there was a group there. Most people knew them as the Pink Cadillac. I think that these were some of the only Zambian band that would play Western music perfectly. The way the chord progression, they were perfect. So I fell in love with their sound, and then they identified the singing talent in me, and then I became a backup singer. And then while doing rehearsals one day, Zimas comes up to me and says, "I've been hearing a lot of things about you. Everybody's talking about this new guy that's, he sings R&B and things like that. I've got some songs that I'm trying out, and I think you'd sound really good on them."
Yeah.
And that time he already had Salaula out, and for me that was away from, because that time Zambian music, you wouldn't be so proud of Zambian music then the way you are now, where the sounds are something you can take out there, But back then, we just had Kalindul.
Yeah.
Which wasn't bad, but I think there was a lot more.
So you were introducing
an area, exactly, a new
yeah.
genre. So we called it Zam R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
how was the reception then? I remember when Z hip hop was just rocking Z.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk. We're trying to copy the Western culture.
Exactly.
It didn't work instantly.
No, it didn't.
But today it's one of the biggest genres of music.
It is.
How was it introducing Z to R&B?
It was difficult because I'd run into a couple of friends of mine who were singing English songs and trying to do R&B. But sometimes an old listener, when they listen, if it's not authentic, they'll pick it up to say, okay, accent, or something like that. So to really come out with the proper R&B, the proper, the proper thing, it was very, very difficult. But we conquered it, we did it, and then people are like, okay, this is different. And then what we did, we didn't go all English. We mixed it now, and that's when Zimas came in with his vernacular part, and then toasting those two together. People were like, okay, now this is something. Okay. And I remember that was, I think June, July, 1996. Radio Phoenix was just opening and things like that. We recorded Jujulava. And I remember it was a 4-track cassette recorder. Most people know, most musicians now, were in the studio. They won't know what what a 4-track is, but it used a cassette, like a standard cassette, and then it recorded 4 tracks on that. So what you did is you record the guitar, you record drums.
That must have been a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. Once it finishes, there's what they call bouncing. All the things that you recorded before, you record them onto a new track, and then you start all over again.
How long did it take to do one song?
Almost 3 days. So, but eventually we finished. We put it on air, and I remember it started playing, I think, during the week, I think, on a Tuesday or something. In the morning, one of the DJs played it. And we got...
Do you remember the DJ who first played it?
I remember Zach played it. I remember Kalumba Chikondi also played it. K-Smash, yeah. It got request after request. Like on that day, it played about, I think, 30 times.
Great.
Yeah.
Now, you are one of the few artists, if not the only artist that got the chance to work with that Zimas. I've been trying to search and look for other artists that made collabos with that Zimas. Do you know of any?
There was one, it was a dreadlocked guy, but the name was gone. But there was a dreadlock guy, they did a couple tracks together, but it was during the underground period, because Zimas and friends, they did quite a lot of underground stuff that never really saw much of the light of day. I think the only song that made a lot of waves in the underground days was Salaula. Yeah.
All right, so after the demise of that Zimas, obviously you were disturbed by virtue of being very close to him.
Yeah.
And I think your career dwindled at some point. Would you attribute that fact to his demise, or what was happening at the point that your career dwindled?
At that point, I think I was just also trying to discover who I was, because I was always the guy that was, next to Zimas, and I provided the R&B. But there was a huge vacuum that was left after, because he was a very good writer, and he knew how to articulate both English and vernacular and really give it poetic substance. And for me, I was still growing in that. So what I had going for me was, not only was I a singer, but also a producer.
Yes.
So I learned a bit of keyboard, and I carried on, with other artists, and I think that's around the time I linked up with Joe, and then we got a chance to do.
Formed a duo with Joe.
We formed a duo with Joe called Meltdown, and we were the chief writing and production team for Mondo Music at that time. So then we also started discovering our own people. We discovered Black Muntu, we discovered Chatel, we discovered Tribal Cousins, Lindiwe, who went on to win Project Fame and things like that. So it was also an exciting time, and people had picked up on the stuff that we had done with Zimas and the Star Wars were trying to introduce to Zambia, and they had also started doing their own stuff.
Great. Speaking about discovering, some of the artists, you discovered one of the most controversial. Some people would call him, Z artist, and I'm talking about Raf Kaida now.
Yeah.
And would say he's one of the people he's one of the artists that people didn't have so much faith in. You know what I mean? But today he's doing very, very well. How does that make you feel? Because I know that today most of the big artists don't like extending a helping hand to their partners.
Okay, this is how it happened. This was now fast forward 2003, 2004. I've now kind of I've got an album out already, and people at least are warming up to me singing without Zimas. And there was this guy that used to come to the studio. You know, every time we're doing productions, and you know, very loud guy, very. Listen, I'm a Chongwe Boys. I've been following your music. By that time, Zimas had already passed on. And just, listen, I can rap and I can, you know, do stuff. And I would hear him, and it really wasn't that impressive. But I'm like,
I was going to ask, did you believe in his skill at the time?
no, I didn't. But he was so persistent. When I was doing it's my Mr. Mainza album, the album that had Dekulole on it, he says, listen, I also do writing. So I was like, seriously, like, yeah. So I played a couple of chords on and I sang a few lines, and then he dropped in some lines. And his writing amazed me. I was like, this little guy can write. And
For which song?
you know, we wrote Ndekulore together.
Oh, okay.
We wrote Baby Tusha together. We wrote a couple of other songs. You know, I even featured on the famous It Can Be Wonderful. Yeah. So
Okay.
it was an exciting time. We did a bit of touring and we got a lot of recognition for those songs. At that point, that's when I realized to say, okay, this guy's got something.
Great.
And then gave him a chance and started recording him.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's quickly run through your albums. How many albums do you have?
Actually, just 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
This one?
The first one was Mainza, which had Wali Shiva, Utabi Munyu, one. And then the second album was Mr. Mainza, where there was Dekulole, Baby Tusha, and a couple of other tracks. Then the last album I did with Sling Beats, which was Kale.
Okay.
Yeah, where there was Oli1D and Kale itself, and a few songs like that.
Great. The biggest question, one of the most buzzing questions from our Facebook that we've been getting about you is, where is Mainza at the moment? You know, it's been quiet in terms of music. So honestly, where has Mainza been? I know that you are the brains also, you know, for these great adverts that we are seeing for Trade Kings. But besides that,
You just answered my question.
Yeah.
But
lost
there's
in
a
that?
lot things that happened. Like after my third album, I think there's a lot of personal things I was going through that just, you know, forced me to relook at my life and then my place in the media or, you know, music industry. And I took time out to just rediscover myself, to say, you know what, there's got to be more I can do. And I did do more. I found myself copywriting. I found myself doing voiceover for adverts, because that was also another industry which was also growing. I found myself doing gigs with agencies like Young and Rubicam, and then I got thrown on a Mosi advert. Before I knew it, it was one of the biggest ads in Zambia that time, and my love for cinematography also started growing then, and I simply just expanded my base.
Some people would say, you know, you dumped music and went where the money is. Could that be true?
Oh gosh, it's a double-edged sword, that one. Okay, I wouldn't say I dumped music per se. I think maybe I kind of took a break at a time when, yes, people were appreciating, but I also thought that that maybe there were changes in music that the audiences were not ready to accept yet. Like one of them was, that time it was very difficult to, you know, like I said before, to sing English songs, or maybe songs with a more international flair to it. It can still be Zambian, but has that little more international flair. It was very, very difficult. And you find there were a lot of bubblegum songs that now started popping up. It comes out today, tomorrow it's a big hit, and you know, there's no message in it, there's no substance. And you know, I must admit, I've never said this before, but it got a little discouraging.
Okay.
You know, it was a little discouraging. I'm thinking, you know what, I don't want to compromise my art. I'm going to write music that speaks to the heart. I just don't want to write music just to make a quick hit and everything. But at the same time, I've got to sustain myself in what I do, and that's how I simply expanded into advertising. But I still write music from time to time.
All right.
Yeah.
Mainza, I'm overshooting on my time. My director is getting upset with me, but I still have a lot of burning questions for you. But maybe as we close this interview, who would you crown? I'm putting you on the spot now.
Okay.
Who would you crown as the king of R&B right now?
Who would I crown as the king of R&B? Promise, I'm being swayed by titles that have gone out there. But yes, I have worked with one person on a couple of commercials, and for me, I think FJ does it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
King
it does.
of R.
Yeah.
Man, thank you for your time.
All right,
I
cheers.
know I didn't exhaust all my questions,
Oh,
but
yeah,
at least
that's-
for the sake of time,
Yeah.
we're good. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation and coming.
No, thank you so much.
All right, we have to go. I've been chatting with Mainza. This show is still on. Remember to buzz us up on Facebook. It's the Rooftop with Ken One. You can send in some of those requests with regard to videos from way back that you would like to see. And remember, Mainza is still on the show and coming up to close the show with one of the songs from way back. But right now, let's take you back to some of those videos from way back.
Hello guys, sila nikumwalila ngati kali moyo nistikalipo.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, daily travel lonely. Chifuko Friday, Saturday, naturally Zaneka. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See Wednesday go, my lover. Neze chape, naranzanga. But I'll make it up to you. Make it up to you. Yeah, 'cause I miss you, my lover. And I wanna be with you tonight. Yeah. Ukambela kamwa pamutenge. Olole mutenge. Choka tabe panja. Baby, usiweli embekeza. It's a ladies' night. Choka tabe panja. Ukambela kamwa pamutenge. Olole mutenge. Choka tabe panja. Baby, usiweli embekeza. It's a ladies' night. Choka tabe panja.
Hello, ndine na photo. I lost my phone in my local beer. I think you ran any better job in my dear. Sembela no king, I'm engineering na fear. Niopa chibali chako tutoke na spear. Tuliza ponya kamwala kwa malata. Kukubweza fast, ni mafuna. Kubwele na maina, tufuati mazula. Tipone jimega monga amarola. Kikankala rovili, mabeka sama. Roli mo bikini unyaya. Umani sowe sakate ni achikondi. Inesimuka de you and do a phone. Nothing do a mole ni chine ndine spooni. Ndine fire you and chindu and kune.
Ukambela kamwa pamutenge. Olole mutenge. Choka tabe panja. Baby, usiweli embekeza. It's a ladies' night. Choka tabe panja. Ukambela kamwa pamutenge. Olole mutenge. Choka tabe panja. Baby, usiweli embekeza. It's a ladies' night. Choka tabe panja.
Okay, wakamba maningi nilibe. Nega kamba maningi ningakuna mepoli. Manasters is wama kamba. Leka virimba vendandize.
This is a Jerry Fingers production.
Leka virimba vendandize. Leka virimba vendandize.
Cause I miss you, my lover, and I wanna be with you tonight.
Wala pa mutenge, olo uli muchitenge, choka chabe panja, baby, usibe niembe kesai. It's a ladies' night, choka chabe panja, choka chabe panja.
Sunny Breeze upon the mix. Music Factory.
Ngana mfwe chidaka chidaka ichambeshi chamanzi ya moyo Ngana mfwe chidaka chidaka ichambeshi. You got that energy. You give me courage. My girl, kupezekana wewe ni happy day. Hili monga ni birthday. Munga chabe wedding day. Olo chabe ni holiday. Kupezekana wewe ni holiday. They were definition of marriage. Woman it's in encourage. My girl, money there's a mother. Dinner the running zika. Money there's a mother. Dinner the control of that. Chidaka, ichambeshi. Inamuran tombakela, wati tombolino. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Chamanzi ya moyo. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Chamanzi ya moyo. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Sunga wina muntu, kana mumupatele fifintu. Na mupisi na harmony, kumusunga ngenini. My girl, that's why you get it when it ever come on Josie. Get it when it ever. That's why baby girl when it ever. My girl, money there's a mother. Dinner the running out, zika. Money there's a mother. Dinner the control of that. Now I'm want it tombolino. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Inamuran tombakela, want it tombolino. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Chamanzi ya moyo. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Chamanzi ya moyo. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi.
Watching for what I want to hold you, I cook our money. Watching for food, you the month of watching. Shabu the gallery, preparation. Shaka coupons, the infant money. Yanko Coco, the lion, the lab, which you can make a watch of Bongo Lola. Then so Kaku went on dead over that. Yanko, when I can go to pay. Yanko, so now I never go to no.
Chidaka, ichambeshi. Inamuran tombakela, wati tombolino. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Chamanzi ya moyo. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Chamanzi ya moyo. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Inamuran tombakela, wati tombolino. Nana umfe chidaka, ichambeshi. Inamuran chidaka chidaka ichamenshi chamanzi ya moyo chamanzi ya moyo ngana umfwe chidaka chidaka ichamenshi chamanzi ya moyo.
All right, great stuff. This is the Rooftop. Remember, we get to throw you back to the early days of Zambian music. And thank you so much to you, the viewers, for making this show your #1 entertainment show. Thank you to my guest, Mainza, Mr. Mainza Chipenzi, if you like, for coming through to grace this particular episode of the show. And I must say that he is the true definition of a legendary artist. Today, we misuse the term legendary. Everyone is a legend. Most of the people are addressed as legends, but this is the true definition of a legendary artist. Much respect to Mainza. Thank you so much as well to Rex Hams, for your hands on this show and ensuring that everything goes smooth. Thank you to Grand Tech Media and the entire team for making sure that we have this beautiful episode. Thank you to Grantwell, and thank you as well to everyone else. I've been your host and yours truly, Ken One, and we close with Mainza with a song from way back off his first album entitled Wali Shiva. Remember that Rooftop elastivaga.
Nalishuka pakusanga ewe mukashana nalipalwa mono obusumo mwana wa mpela chachine mone sansa wandetela chishinka ichalo chandi chawama pariwe kudine umutima wandi walanda walishiba niwe weka waba kumutima wandi wilalila ngashikwebale walishiba niwe weka waba kumutima wandi pariwe kudine umutima wandi walanda niwe malaika chachinele salapela nadisanga umunandi wakungafwa chari wama tapabe chota wakwata chishinka ichalo chandi chawama pariwe kudine umutima wandi walanda mayo walishiba niwe weka waba kumutima wandi wilalila ngashikwebale walishiba niwe weka waba kumutima wandi pariwe kurine umutima wandi walanda walishiba niwe weka waba kumutima wandi wilalila ngashikwebale walishiba niwe weka waba kumutima wandi pariwe kurine umutima wandi walanda pariwe kurine umutima wandi walanda
Mukazi wanga When up on your body so get punch out